Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you try, prosperity always seems to slip through your fingers? As if there were an invisible barrier between you and the abundance that the universe promises. Perhaps you've even worked hard, studied, done everything they said was the right thing to do. But still, something doesn't seem to budge. What if I told you that the abundance you seek already exists right now in the quantum field, just waiting for you to tune into it? The truth is simple, but profoundly forgotten. We don't attract what we want. We attract what we are. And what we are is pure vibration, pure frequency. Everything around us, every thought, emotion, and even the circumstances of our lives is a direct manifestation of the frequency we emit to the quantum field. Money, success, love, opportunities. None of that is solid until you collapse it, until you make it real through your consciousness. It's as if reality were a potential fog, waiting for you to choose a version of it. And at this very moment, infinite versions of your life coexist. One of them is the life of total abundance. And it already exists. It is already yours. But then why aren't you living it yet? Because at some point in your journey, you were conditioned to believe in scarcity. You were taught to think small, to doubt your own worthiness. The world programmed you to vibrate in fear, in lack, in comparison. This is the trap of the scarcity matrix, an illusion that keeps billions of people vibrating at the same frequency of limitation. But the awakening begins when you realize that you are not a victim of reality. You are its quantum observer. The field does not respond to the words you say, nor to the desires you repeat. It responds to the real energy that vibrates within you when no one is watching. It is at this point that true alchemy happens. When you feel abundance before you have it, the quantum field responds with equivalence. This is the key forgotten by the ancients and rediscovered by the science of consciousness. Feeling is the code that activates reality. Imagine now for a moment that you already live in total abundance. Close your eyes and feel. Feel what it would be like to wake up without fear of tomorrow, without guilt for what has passed. Feel the lightness of knowing that everything you need already exists, and that the universe is just waiting for your right vibration to deliver it to you. When you do this, when you vibrate in gratitude and certainty, the particles of the field begin to reorganize themselves. Coincidences appear, doors open, opportunities arise out of nowhere. But none of this is a miracle. It's just physics, quantum physics applied to consciousness. Because deep down, money, success, prosperity are not things. They are frequencies, and you are the transmitter. Every thought of yours is an emission. Every emotion is a vibrational password. What you feel, the universe decodes and reflects. Therefore, the first step is not to look for what is missing. It's about remembering who you already are. The awakening of abundance begins when you understand that external reality is merely a reflection of your inner state of being. Everything you call life is just an echo of your vibration. And when that vibration changes, everything changes. You are not here to conquer abundance. You are here to recognize that you have always been abundant. And now the time has come to awaken that memory. In the next few minutes, you will understand how quantum prosperity truly works, and how to reprogram your field to manifest wealth, opportunities, and expansion. Not through effort, but through resonance. Get ready. Because at this very moment, as you listen to these words, the quantum field is already responding to your new vibration. Quantum physics reveals something extraordinary. Everything that exists is made of energy vibrating at different frequencies. Nothing is truly solid. Not money, not the body, not the objects you touch. At its deepest level, everything is pure energy field, moving in invisible patterns of information. And this field, called by many scientists the unified field, is the same field that ancient spiritual traditions called the divine mind, ether, or universal consciousness. This field is not outside of you. It is you. You are a conscious expression of this infinite ocean of possibilities. And when your vibration changes, the entire field responds, because you have never been separate from it. That is why Jesus said, "Whatever you ask for, believing, you will receive." It was not a metaphor. It was an accurate description of the quantum mechanics of faith. To believe is to collapse a reality into the field of infinite possibilities. When you believe with complete conviction, not just with your mind but with your heart, you create a vibrational coherence between what you feel, think, and believe. And it is this coherence that changes your reality timeline. The secret to quantum prosperity is not in asking for more, but in vibrating in alignment with what you desire. Because the universe doesn't understand words, it understands frequency. If you ask for abundance but vibrate scarcity, the field understands scarcity as your vibrational truth and replicates it. But if you vibrate gratitude, security, love, and fullness, the field reorganizes everything around you to reflect that. The human mind, when disconnected from the heart, tries to control prosperity through logic. It works harder, pushes harder, seeks immediate results. But the heart, when in tune with the field, creates reality effortlessly. True abundance doesn't come from control. It comes from confident surrender. It comes from remembering that you are part of the universal intelligence that keeps the stars in orbit and the sun burning. Science has already demonstrated that the human heart generates the most powerful electromagnetic field in the body, up to 5,000 times stronger than the brain. This means that feeling is much more creative than thinking. When you feel prosperity, even if the external world doesn't yet show signs of it, you are already emitting the frequency that creates that reality. And the field responds. Synchronicities appear. The right people cross your path. Doors open effortlessly. Nothing happens by chance. Everything is attracted by vibrational resonance. Ancient traditions called this the law of correspondence, as within, so without. Modern physics calls it the principle of wave function collapse. The observer influences the observed. Both say the same thing in different languages. You are the creator of your experience. Prosperity is not a goal to achieve, it's a frequency to sustain. The more you vibrate in harmony, love, and gratitude, the more the field mirrors this in the form of opportunities, resources, and people that expand your life. And what once seemed like a miracle becomes just a natural consequence of a new vibration. But this is where many get lost. They try to vibrate prosperity while carrying within themselves old programs of scarcity. These are inherited memories, beliefs, and emotions that block the natural flow of abundance. Therefore, before activating the quantum field of wealth, it is necessary to reprogram the pattern of scarcity, that which keeps you vibrating in the fear of lacking, the fear of losing, the fear of not deserving, of. These vibrational memories are recorded in deep layers of the subconscious mind, and the field responds to them, even when you try to think positive. It's not enough to repeat affirmations. It is necessary to reframe the emotional frequency. It is necessary to rewrite the energetic code that tells the universe who you believe you are. And that is exactly what we are going to do next. Because in the next section, you will understand how to identify and dissolve the vibrational blockage that prevents the flow of prosperity. You will understand how to reprogram scarcity and free yourself from the collective conditioning that limits the abundance in your field. Wealth is not something to be conquered, it is your nature, but you need to remember it. If everything is energy, why do so many people remain trapped in scarcity? The answer lies in something silent, invisible, but incredibly powerful: vibrational programming. From birth, we are conditioned to believe in limitations. We grow up hearing phrases like "money doesn't grow on trees," "you have to suffer to win," "not everyone can succeed." These words, repeated with emotion and authority, become energetic files in the subconscious, limiting codes that install themselves like programs running in the back of the mind. These programs create what scientists call a personal morphogenetic field, a stable vibrational frequency that attracts through resonance compatible experiences. Thus, even if you say, "I want prosperity," the field responds to the predominant vibration of fear, lack, or guilt. The result? The universe only gives back more of the same. Scarcity, therefore, is not an external reality, it is an internal frequency. And to change reality, it is not enough to fight against the world. It is necessary to change the programming within yourself. It's like trying to watch a new TV channel without changing the frequency. As long as you remain tuned to the old vibration, you will continue to receive the same transmission: lack, struggle, resistance. But there is a turning point. It happens when you consciously observe the program, because the act of observing in itself is a quantum act. When you bring an unconscious pattern into the light of consciousness, it begins to dissolve. You collapse the old energy and open space for a new vibrational state. Start by observing your emotions regarding money and prosperity. When you think about wealth, what do you feel? Guilt, fear of losing, doubt about deserving. These emotions are vibrational indicators. They show where your real frequency is. They are not enemies, but compasses. They reveal the points where the field is still misaligned with abundance. Deprogramming begins with conscious acceptance. Instead of fighting fear, observe it. Feel it completely, without resistance. The light of consciousness dissolves what fear tries to hide. It is at this instant that the vibration begins to change. Then replace the pattern through emotional coherence. Feel the vibration you desire, even if you don't yet see results. The brain doesn't differentiate between real and imagined. When you feel something intensely, the nervous system and the energy field begin to vibrate at this new frequency, and the quantum field responds, reorganizing external reality to align with your new internal vibration. Use affirmations, yes, but not as empty words. Use them as frequency triggers. Don't just say, "I am prosperous" with your mouth. Say it with your body, with your heart, with your entire field. Feel what it is to be prosperous. Feel the relief, the freedom, the expansion. At this moment, you are rewriting the code of reality. Another powerful technique is vibrational reprogramming through quantum gratitude. Gratitude is not just a beautiful emotion. It's a frequency of extremely high resonance. It creates coherence between heart and brain, and this literally opens portals of synchronicity. The more gratitude you feel for what already is, the more the field responds with abundance for what is yet to come. And remember, scarcity is a collective pattern, not just an individual one. We live on a planet where billions have been trained to vibrate in fear. When you change your frequency, you don't just change your life, you help raise the collective field. Your vibration becomes a beacon that radiates new possibilities to the human unconscious. That's how awakenings multiply. There is no real blockage, there is only vibrational misalignment. And misalignment is healed with presence, awareness, and love. Scarcity doesn't need to be fought, it needs to be understood and transcended. Because everything you resist persists, but everything you embrace consciously transforms. The moment you decide to stop searching outside and start vibrating inside, the quantum field responds. And the flow of abundance previously blocked begins to move again. You don't need to attract prosperity. You just need to remove the noise that prevents your natural vibration from flowing. Because abundance has always been there, all along, waiting for you to remember who you really are. A quantum being, a creator, limitless. In the next block, you will learn how to consciously activate your quantum field of wealth, how to expand your vibration of abundance and manifest in the physical plane the prosperity that already exists in the energetic plane. This is where theory transforms into real power of manifestation. Get ready, because the next step is the activation of the quantum field of internal wealth. Now that you understand how quantum prosperity works and have dissolved the patterns of scarcity, it's time to activate the quantum field of abundance, the frequency where the natural flow of wealth begins to manifest with fluidity and purpose. Close your eyes for a moment and bring your attention to the center of your chest. There in the heart space is a point of pure energy, a spark that vibrates in harmony with the universe itself. Feel it pulsing. This is the portal to your personal quantum field, the point where your consciousness touches universal consciousness. Now breathe deeply. As you inhale, imagine that you are drawing in golden light, the energy of infinite abundance. As you exhale, release all resistance, fear, and doubt. Repeat mentally, I now activate the frequency of quantum abundance. I become one with the infinite flow of creation. As you affirm this, something begins to move. The field responds. You feel a slight warmth, a subtle vibration, as if the universe itself were breathing along with you. This is not imagination, it's resonance. You are entering into coherence with the field of prosperity. Remember, true abundance is not about having more, but about being more. When you vibrate like someone who is already fulfilled, the universe reorganizes itself to confirm that vibration. It's like a cosmic mirror. It always reflects what you are. That's why activation begins within. Everything you desire already exists as potential in the quantum field, just waiting for your consciousness to recognize it as real. Visualize your ideal life now. See yourself living with financial freedom, health, love, and purpose. Don't see it as a distant dream, but as a parallel reality that you are choosing now. Feel yourself in this new vibrational state. Feel the gratitude of those who already live in this reality. The more intensely you feel it, the faster the field collapses this line of reality and makes it tangible. You may even notice subtle signs in the coming days, coincidences, encounters, spontaneous ideas. These are the first quantum feedbacks of your new vibration. They indicate that the field is reorganizing itself according to your new state of consciousness. But it's important to understand, activation is an ongoing process. You don't activate once, and that's it. You live at that frequency. Every choice, every emotion, every thought is an energetic emission that reinforces or weakens the field. When you choose gratitude instead of fear, love instead of judgment, presence instead of anxiety, you keep the channel of abundance open. Many think that quantum prosperity is a mental trick, but it is, in fact, an energetic dance between you and the universe. The field doesn't respond to effort, it responds to coherence. When you are in vibrational harmony, everything flows naturally. Opportunities arrive, resources appear, and time seems to align in your favor. It's not luck, it's applied spiritual physics. The ancient masters knew this. They called it the law of unity, the principle that everything that exists is interconnected. Modern science confirms we are all part of the same intelligent energy field. Therefore, when you expand, the entire universe expands with you. Your prosperity is a collective blessing, a contribution to the harmony of the whole. And this is where true power awakens, when you understand that being prosperous is serving the expansion of life. The energy of abundance is not selfish. It is generous, expansive, creative. It wants to circulate. Therefore, the more you share, the more the field returns multiplied. Wealth is movement, not stagnation. So make a vibrational commitment now to live from abundance, to think like someone who already has, to act like someone who already is. Not to attract something, but because that is your true nature. You are not a being trying to achieve prosperity. You are prosperity itself, recognizing itself in human form. Take another deep breath. Feel the energy of the field flowing through you. Affirm powerfully, I am the flow of quantum abundance. I am the frequency of divine prosperity. Everything I need already exists, and I open myself to receive it. At this instant, as these words echo within you, the field is being activated. Your vibration has been raised. Your consciousness has expanded, and the abundance that has always been yours begins to manifest on the physical plane. It's not the future, it's now. Prosperity isn't coming, it has already arrived. You feel it, you vibrate it, and you emanate it. And the universe, true to its reflection, simply confirms, yes, you are abundance in the form of consciousness.